Hello, and welcome to Soul Spa University, where your souls can run free and your minds are free to expand. Essentially, your soul's home playground. Today's episode is a Valentine's Day special. It's been known by people that have visited the other side that the frequency of Valentine's Day, whether people celebrate it or not, covers the entire planet in more love than any other day. Other siders, NDEers, guides, angels, you name it, all wish that every day was Valentine's Day on this planet due to the frequency that is enveloping this planet during it for some reason. Apparently, it illuminates the earth from the inside out more than any other day. Today's video is a prebiotic to next week's juicy video, because once you hone the skill in this video, the entire world is at your fingertips and you could fully enjoy next week's chocolate covered episode to the fullest. Today, I'll be covering the most important love you'll ever have in your life, the ins, the outs, and the energy of it. And in the meantime, please don't forget to support this soul home of content by clicking that like button, as well as subscribing so your soul can find its way back to its spot here. And sharing would definitely help anyone you know without you having to be the one to tell them this information. Okay, so diving right in. Okay, I know you may have heard this before, but today I'm going to explain the importance of why you've heard this before and exactly the essentialism of this. And once you have it, the entire world is at your fingertips. Okay. Can anyone guess the most important love of your life? Aside from God, if you believe, right? And those of you that also connect with God, the angels, your guides, etc., and been to the other side, you will know too that they actually all direct you back to this one thing. Because once you hone this one thing, everything else falls into place. So once you connect to the other side, you can actually see through their eyes how much love they have for you and how much love your higher self has for you. If you have that love for yourself, everything falls into place. Okay. And here's why. Your entire life, your entire surroundings, everything surrounding you is actually just a reflection of the inner relationship you have with yourself. Okay. So we're not talking love yourself in the way of the hard shell of like ego or narcissism. We're talking about the real gushy, like cherry flavored, amazing stuff inside of you, like really, really loving yourself. And if you guys don't know how, it's okay. This video is going to show you how. And if you can't even fathom doing any of these steps, I have another secret at the very end that'll carry you through. So this is a bulletproof plan. And trust me, once you have this, you will enjoy the rest of your relationships so much more. And they'll last the rest of your life if you want them to. And they'll enjoy you so much more. And you'll enjoy you so much more. So stay tuned, because this video is about to change your life. So remember, guys, if you don't have this down, that's actually why there's chaos in your life. I don't want to get into negatives. Let's only get into the positives, as stated in my New You, New Year series, which can be used all year for just any sort of coaching you want to do on yourself. Okay. It doesn't have to just be a New Year's thing. Okay. So one way to go into this, one way I'm going to show you right now, and there's going to be other ways after this, and then amazing secret at the end. Okay. So one way is, this is going to sound crazy, but there's actually science behind looking in a mirror, holding up your hand to yourself. And I'm now going to give you something that's not part of this, but is going to pair with it and make it an amazing recipe, which is, I believe it's called the Hobo Pono prayer. But basically, you look at yourself in the eyes and you say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. and just feel the energy relax in you. I know it sounds crazy, but if you do this at least once a day and make eye contact with yourself, it will have profound effects on your relationship with yourself. And make it a point to do so once a day. You know, as stated in my New Year, New You series, work it into your routine if you want to do something once a day. So, as also stated in that series, one of my secrets is to get it over with in the morning. And that's not saying this is something you want to get over with, but it is something you want to have done every day. So I'd say get it done in the morning. And if you can also get it done before bed at night, that is also amazing. If you could also do it during, you know, midday, say lunch, that would also be amazing. But remember, consistency is key. Okay. We're looking for progress, not perfection. So it's okay if you look awkward at first. Each time you do it, it'll get better and better. And paradoxically, to progress, not perfection, is also practice makes perfect. So you will get better each time you do it. The second is to, and these are just strategies, guys, and they will help you. And again, I have a secret, amazing one at the end, but this is another one. Check in with yourself at least once a day. You know, it'd be great to do so before or after meditating. Basically, after would be better. But either way, even if you can't meditate, do this. You just sit with yourself and you check in and you see how do I feel right now, you know, and why. And if you sense, you know, basically give yourself time to process whatever's going on within you with understanding and love. If you sense any discord within you, use that as an opportunity to love yourself by forgiving yourself or listening to that part of you and loving that part of you. This is actually how to avoid any illness or accident, because basically anything around you is just a reflection of what's going on inside of you. So if there's inner turmoil, that's when accidents happen. If there's inner turmoil and you keep stuffing that energy somewhere and not listening to yourself and avoiding something, that's how illnesses happen. Okay. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, right? Only transferred. So give yourself that time with yourself to figure out the energy that's really going on with you. Let yourself feel whatever's going on. Be your own safe space and your own stability. A recent article actually published that we have a sixth sense, and it's not what you think. It's literally the ability to check in with oneself and be in tune with one's body. And the study shows that people that have this skill, the more they have this skill, are less likely to have any sort of mental or physical illness. So there's my proof right there. It's weird. I've been doing this with clients for years, and now there's literal proof of it. You know, another way to think about this is you're always with your back. You are always with your back. So why shouldn't you have it? You know, wouldn't you be the most reliable to have your own back? You're always with it. You know, it strengthens the rest of your relationships because it takes the pressure off anyone else to fill your cup when your cup is already full from you. This is actually really freeing for you. You'll be less dependent on anything or anyone, and thus less let down. If you think about it, you come into this life, it's you. You are the one that is with you all the time. No one else is with you all the time. You might as well make the most of this and make yourself your best friend. Because think about it, at the end of your life, it's you. You know, you never leave you. Okay. So it's amazing when you create your own system of stability with the inside of you. Like I said, it is so, so freeing. And guys, I mean, whether you believe in God or not, like, all right, for those of you that do believe in God, okay, just know that you are a part of Him. Okay. So you actually came here to grow and expand. And even if you don't believe in God, this is good to just look at with an open mind. You came here to grow, to expand. But in terms of people that do believe in God, we're all a little piece of source and God. And so we're all like these growing, evolving parts of him to help grow him, right? So even in the beginning, if you can't even fathom doing any of these things or even fathom living yourself, go to him, go to the angels, go to your guides, and they'll help if anything. Like just ask them directly, please help me to love myself. Please give me insight on how to love myself. And just listen and feel what they're saying, you know? If anything, start doing it for him if you can't fathom doing it for you. And in a way, if you're the type that likes to do all these things for other people and you don't really want to have time for you, think about it. In the long run, you kind of are doing it for them because it takes pressure off of them. Like people feel when, you know, when you don't love yourself. Like I said, everything's an outside reflection on your own relationship with yourself. So if you provide your own emotional stability, your own sanity, your own anything you need, people are going to want to be around you. And, you know, you'll be a better person or friend or whatever you need to be for them. Once you go to God or the angels or past loved one or your higher self, or, you know, even yourself, once you have that intention out there for, you know, cultivating a better relationship with yourself, you're going to see, they're going to show you, and you're going to get the insights on, you know, how to make yourself happy. And that's a journey that lasts the rest of your life, and enjoy it like any other relationship. You constantly figure out more and more of what makes you happy. You're constantly unpeeling the layers of yourself. It's an amazing, juicy, juicy, juicy journey. And then, you know, you start keeping promises to yourself, being responsible for yourself in every way possible. You know, you might start small, but as you're growing, you'll become more independent and more free of depending on anything outside of yourself or anything else. And that is a very freeing thing. It does not mean isolation. In fact, it means the opposite. It means you're going to be, like I said, the best friend you could be to that person, the best sibling you can be to that person, the best everything else. And most importantly, you're going to be the best you can be for you. Things will be less scary because you're providing yourself with the love, stability, and security that you need. You'll be your own self-sustaining system. Hello, Muffin. Yes, ups and downs may happen, but you'll be way better through them and actually grow from each one and deepen your relationship with yourself from each one, rather than creating false imprisoning paradigms that are going to steer you in the direction that you don't want. People that have passed on and see where we're at from the other side and come back have reported, and you know, we've all sort of known this on a very deep level, that our entire world, our entire lives are entirely shaped and governed and created by our inner belief systems. Okay. Like I said, everything outside of you is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. And mostly what's going on inside of you is how you view yourself, which shapes the rest of your world, and how you feel about yourself and how you are with yourself. So hone this and you got the rest of the world on your fingertips. Like I said, this is an amazing journey, and there is so much more to discover about you from you that you're honestly gonna love if you give yourself a chance. Those of you that like to connect to the other side or God or angels, one way to do this is to, you know, do something called automatic writing, where you sort of journal or, you know, write a prayer to God, just being super honest about your feelings. And you'll be surprised on what comes to you, and you become more deep in a relationship with yourself. And you can even, like I said, directly ask them, hey, can you please help me love myself? Can you please, you know, guide me in that direction? And also another amazing exercise is, another great thing you can do every day is, at the end of the day, write down 3 things that you are either grateful for about yourself, proud of yourself for doing that day, or want to give yourself a pat on the back for it. It'd be great if you did that at night before bed, or in the morning about the day prior. But it would be great to do night and morning, and the morning could just be anything you like about yourself. For those of you that don't even like any of these things, they don't want to do any of them, but you do want to love yourself, you do want to feel self-fulfilled, you do want to be your own self-sustaining system, but you're just not there yet to even attempt any of these things. You're just like, I can't, you're just not there at all. Aside from praying and all these things, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Here's one other secret sauce that is really going to help you. And this goes for anybody that has anxiety or anything else that they're feeling that they just don't want to feel anymore, but they don't want to go through the process of figuring that out or the journey or whatever. Here's what you do. Here's a shortcut. Take a pen and paper if you can, or if not, say it out loud in a safe space, record it, whatever you want to do. And openly write and talk about, as if it's a year from now, and how it would feel, how it feels to be in the desired emotion that you want to be in. So if you're not confident and you want to be confident and you don't want to go through all this, what you would do is you would write, you know, January 2023, like, feel the feeling as if you have been the most confident person you've ever been all year, and how you feel like so rested in the knowing, like how that would feel to you. You know what I mean? How it feels, how is your energy, and plug it into things that happen throughout the year. Like, feel yourself in that energy at these events. You know what I mean? Write about it. Write about the energy you want to be in, like as if it's a year from now and you've achieved it and it's now your regular default homeostasis state, and watch the magic that happens. For anyone that's found any of this helpful at all today, and you would like to possibly donate to the help that I'm trying to provide on this channel, so I know I'm going in the right direction, the link is in the description box. I do want to say thank you so much for the person that donated in January. I'm so sorry I discovered it a month later due to Mercury retrograde and me not accessing that email. But I wish I could say thank you from, I don't know how to, from that thing, but thank you so much. I'm going to keep your name anonymous until you tell me otherwise, but it meant so much to me. You have no idea. I was having a pretty dark day, and, you know, felt pretty beaten down by life. And when I was in the middle of working and happened to discover it, it just, you know, that and the person that sent me the music for my channel, it just really lifted me up, to know that, oh my God, somebody does listen, somebody's getting something out of this. And thank God, you know what I mean? It's not even, it just really feels myself from the inside out, because, you know, she didn't have to do that and she did. And it really makes me feel such a divine, angelic feeling from the world, that is just like beyond beautiful. And it's like, you guys gotta think she donated a lot. It's not about that. It's about like that she didn't have to and she did. And it's so touching. It is so beyond touching. So I mean, that really just carried me through, like, all right, keep going, Christina, keep going, like, keep making videos. Somebody's getting something out of this. So it really lifted me up when I was like feeling down in a ditch, feeling like I'm doing all this and does anybody get any help out of it? Because that's the real reason I'm doing this channel, to hopefully, you know, uplift anybody out there. So anyway, thank you guys so much. And if anyone's interested in doing that, there is a link in the description box. But in the meantime, thank you so much for coming. Giving a thumbs up would be a great help and support to me. Also subscribing would be amazing, for your soul to not miss a beat. Also, to really help not miss a beat, you know, clicking that notification bell. so that you can then hit set reminder on premiere posts, post before they even come out, which is great because who knows how long they'll be up. And also in my private coaching practice, I have more concrete and intuitive exercises that will really help you heal from the inside out. And most of all, have you learn how to do it for yourself anytime, anywhere, to empower the magic within yourself, for tools that'll help you for the rest of your life. So if anyone's interested in that, please don't forget to email me at soulspyuniversity@gmail.com. Email me a description of what you would like or your problem. And if I feel I can be of help to it, I'd love to set up a session with you if I feel I could be of help to it, which can be on or off camera. And it could also be anonymous if you'd like. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and next week's is even juicier. You guys are gonna love it. It's about manifesting your ideal mate, or drawing in energetically the love of your life. And if you're in a relationship, this will actually upgrade your partner. I've saved many marriages and many relationships with the exercise I'm going to teach you guys next week, which is a very, very juicy exercise about feeling how it would feel to be with the love of your life. And like I said, do not feel guilty if you're in a relationship. Everybody, we're human beings. Our needs and wants change all the time. Like, we're growing amazing human beings. So, we'll always notice what we do want and what we don't want. Such is the journey of life. So it's totally fine if you would like to put a couple sprinkles on your cupcake, which is your partner, or anything like that. I will teach you exactly how, even if you're in the worst relationship of your life, don't worry about it. We're going to start from a blank canvas. It's going to be amazing. Watch how your partner changes. I'm going to coach you all through that on next week's special Valentine's Day episode. But for now, this one was about being great on your own. In case you're not interested in a relationship, you can still have the best Valentine's Day of your life by either writing about your ideal partner that you want. Because remember, at the end of the day, all you really want is the feeling of it, and you're giving yourself that feeling, which is amazing. Or writing about how it feels to really be so in love with yourself by next year from the inside out that everything around you correlates, to really cultivate that self-love garden. So guys, whether you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, want to be in a relationship, don't want to be in a relationship, just want self-love, this is the channel for you for the Valentine's Day themed things. Whether you want to celebrate it or not, it does cover the planet in love. And I want you to be a part of that, because inside we are all actually really good people that are coming from love. And actually, the only thing that really exists is love. So guys, stay tuned for next week's episode. It's going to be super juicy. I'm super excited to be with you about it. And in the meantime, enjoy and try these exercises this week so you're really primed for next week. Because once you got self-love down, everything else is illuminated 10 times better. And the relationship or upgrade or whatever you're going to do next week that manifests to the next level, you will be so much better enjoying of it once you have this down, so you can really enjoy it out of a place of appreciation and love and amazingness of it, rather than an opposite place. So until then, have the world as your playground, guys, and enjoy life.